Because I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover. We should smash each other's mothers. Smash each other's mothers.
Okay, here it is, week 5, I think, of KPL, the season where we have only chosen Pokemon that Markiplier would smash. So this is not what I was expecting. I was not expecting Goodra at all, honestly. Yeah, Goodra is interesting. May end up being a problem, but I mean, I think Urshifu can kind of work through that. Avalugg was also not... I didn't expect that all that much. The other 4 make a lot of sense. I'm going to... My dedicated lead is... Primarina. But... yeah, basically the goal with this match is just let Ditto run wild. The reason why I was thinking that this is a little strange is because Goodra makes one more weakness to me possibly taking my opponent's Zacian. So basically the only switch into the opponent's Zacian is going to be that Avalugg. So if we get Avalugg chipped and then Zacian comes in, Ditto just kind of could win, honestly. That could be a thing. So yeah, basically that's kind of the plan, is to break early and then hopefully have Ditto do the things. That's the goal. It may or may not go that way. We'll have to see. This is definitely a really tough matchup. I mean, it's a Zacian. We do call the Meowscarada a lead. This is Rindoberry specifically for that. Yeah, this is Rindoberry specifically for this lead. We are packing Defog in case he gets up Spikes, T-Spikes, whatever. But we are just going straight for the Ice Beam turn 1 because he will likely go, yep, Protean, Grass. We are Rindoberry just for this. This was a bait that we were hoping to see. And we should take about half. Yep. It always crits, so that's normal. And so, yeah. That does a lot. That does a lot. So, let's see. Flower Trick. I'm down to 207. So that did 43%. Meaning, oh man, that's a nasty roll. So he could be Jolly max attack, and that's max roll, or he could be like banded and gotten a low roll. Could be either one, which is definitely not great for us, but that's fine. That is a good bait. We're hoping to see another Flower Trick here. Yep, another Flower Trick. We were calling this to be banded. Let's see if we can tell from that damage. 291 down to 204. That is 30%. That again would be a absolute max roll for Jolly max attack. These rolls make it really hard to tell. So either he max rolled me twice, or he's like banded and got a somewhat low roll. So could be either way. I think Quiver is pretty free at this point. Yeah, I think Quiver is pretty free. So I'm going to go ahead and go for that. That pretty much confirms that he is choiced. Could even be Scarfed, though, is the thing. He could be Scarfed specifically for MEWTWO, which would make sense. Goes into the Goodra. Goodra, again, is very interesting on this squad. I'm surprised to see it. No, like, Mirror Herb shenanigans. I was waiting for that to possibly be a thing. So, I don't really know what to do to Goodra, honestly, because I didn't face one of these. This could be, like, Assault Vest, which could be a thing, but of course, we've got Psy Strike on MEWTWO, we've got a Urshifu, which is probably going to do a bunch. So all of that, all of those are good things. We could just kind of scout out and see what kind of set this is with an Air Slash. I want to see if you're AV or if maybe you're more offensive. I don't know. So let's just go for an Air Slash here. See what you want to go for. That does 0. Acid Spray. Okay. Let's see. Air Slash at +1 should have done 26 to 31. So yeah, you are AV. So you're likely gonna click like Draco now. So this is kind of tough. I feel like Mag might be the play here. Mag could be the play. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. This is gonna be a real pain. Let's go this. He probably fires up a Draco on this, which is gonna be annoying. But he's definitely AV. Definitely AV. So basically, I've just got to try to get in a... Yeah, there's a poison move. That's also fine, calling me to go into Primarina. So that will work. Flash Cannon. What's your Flash Cannon resist? I mean, I guess it's... I mean, you could have Flamethrower. We've got Acid Spray, Poison Move, probably Draco. We could scout for, like, possible Earthquake with Volt Switch. I assume we're faster on this. I think we have a bit of speed on this week, I believe. Yeah, we have a lot of speed, actually. Let's Volt, just in case. He's fast. Focus Blast. Okay. Yeah, so he's like speedy. So Chople comes into effect here, which is nice. We're going to get this off. That did 0. Did absolute 0. But this gets in one of my physical attackers, though. But yeah, so he's speedy Gudra, because we have a lot of speed. So we find that out, which means that he may not have a ton of bulk, I would imagine. So how much is Urshifu doing? I mean, if you're just straight offensive with an AV, close combat always KOs. So that's where I'm going. I'm going Urshifu here. Yeah, I'm going Urshifu here. I mean, if you want to go Zacian, I guess you can. But that seems risky too. I mean, CC seems pretty free. I mean, you could go Mewtwo, or Mew, I guess. But I feel like that's super risky. I mean, at that range, though, even if you are max HP... Like, you'd have to be max HP, max speed, which is, like, super strange. But even then, Wicked Blow's doing 70, which that's probably about where he is right now. The crazy play would be clicking Poison Jab on possible Zacian coming in. But I don't know if I'm real enough to make that call. I think we just CC here. Let's Wicked Blow. That's neutral to more things. Man, if he goes Zacian here... No. Masquerada, man. Well, okay. I mean, that's fine. This goes down. Either way, gone. Alright.
Smash.
Either way, I'll take the Meowsac because that means no hazards. Unless Mew is crazy hazards, but then again, we're locked into Wicked Blow now, so Mew is not a free switch in. So either way, I think this is fine. This keeps Mew from coming in, keeps hazards from going up from that, so that's fine. Goes in Zacian. Okay, it is Zacian time. Oh boy, here we go. It's gonna get a free +1. So let's see here. I don't want to go hard Mewtwo on this, although I'd like to get Mewtwo in at some point. We could just sack Magnezone, probably, just to see what he wants to go for. That's probably my play. I mean, what else do we need Magnezone for? I mean, Zone is like, it's good for Avalugg, but I mean, I feel like I can deal with Avalugg otherwise. So let's go Zone, or Magneton, whatever this is. And we'll see what he wants to go for. I imagine it's Play Rough. We'll see. Sub. That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. Sub-lefty-zation. This is interesting tech for sure. Interesting tech. Okay, could be a bit problematic for sure, but we will have to see what my opponent wants to go for here. I think we just click Flash Cannon to break sub in case he wanted to go for like random Swords Dance or something. But he is going to take some defense drops, which also will transfer over to Ditto if I go for that, which I think is kind of his plan, is to try to have my Ditto have some defense drops on it, and then he tries to KO it while he's behind a sub. So we're going to have to do something about that, which is a bit annoying. It's very, very annoying. So this is tough. This is tough. I feel like we go MEWTWO and set up a Reflect. I think that's the idea because we're like super bulky MEWTWO. I think I ran, pretty sure I'm running, yeah, I am max defense MEWTWO this week, which is definitely odd. Definitely a very odd choice. But we're going to Reflect here. And my opponent goes play rough, okay? And you're not banded, so you're gonna be like, oh, that did 0. So yeah, we're gonna Reflect here. And yeah, now you're probably pretty confused as to what I'm doing. But yeah, now play rough is like a 4-hit KO now. So it's not the best. So I'm gonna click Side Strike here. That's free. He is Swords Dance into the Ditto matchup. What is happening? Oh boy. Alright. Alright. If that's how we want to do it. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that sub. Yeah, that sub is gonna fade. We probably still live this, I would imagine, through Reflect. But yeah, now you're +3. I will also be +3. I'm gonna Side Strike. You miss play rough. That sucks. But you're -1 defense now. Yeah, that takes a ton. Yeah, that's a big miss. That's a really big miss. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I think I just Side Strike again. I mean, he can go Mew if he wants, but I mean, I don't know what the other play would be. I live that easily. Okay, well, I guess we're not copying Zacian because that is gone. Holy cow.
Smash.
MEWTWO just went nuts. Listen, people, when I was talking to people about this, I was like, I'm going max defense MEWTWO because I think it's a really funny tech and it's gonna work. And people were like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's odd. Don't do it. And here we are. It absolutely made that Zacian. So we will take it. That was a +3 Zacian hitting into me, and it did nothing. So max defense plus screens. We will take that. Goes Mew. Mew could still be a problem. Mew could still be an issue, for sure. So we don't want to mess around with this. But if he starts setting up on this, then we'll copy that too with Ditto. So we're just kind of keeping Ditto in the back, seeing what we want to do. Basically, the idea here is to try to get in Urshifu. So, but if he's like D-Dance or something, that could be a problem. But we're just gonna have to see what he wants to go for. He could be literally anything. We have no idea. I think I just go Oricorio just to kind of see what he wants to do. But I definitely saved this because it's going wild right now. We'll take it. Reflect is up, so if he's physical Mew, he's not in a good spot. He is special Mew. Okay, fair enough. That's gonna pop our berry. I don't think that's gonna put us in. I don't know if we live that or not. We might. We might. So I mean, you probably just go Gudra again, right? Is that what you do? I feel like you do. I feel like the double here is to go into Urshifu. Yeah, we're gonna make a play. We're gonna make a play. He may not have done it. He may not have done it. What's he doing? Yeah, we're pulling a double here. Psyshock, that works too. That works too. We'll take it. Call it a prediction. Call it a prediction. Wicked Blow is super free now, right? Yeah, Wicked Blow is super free. Give me that. How much does Avalug take? I feel like Avalug... Oh, okay. You're letting me hit this? That did almost all of it. We're scarfed, so he didn't know that. But you're sashed. Okay. Spikes Mew. Okay. Interesting. I'm clicking Wicked Blow again. I'm not thinking about it. Vacuum Wave. Very weird set. Dark Pulse, Spikes, Psyshock, Vacuum Wave. Okay, I don't know, but we'll take it.
Smash.
Mew's gone too. Yeah, Spikes are strange. I don't have any... There aren't any sashes or anything on my team, so I'm not worried about that all that much. Avalug comes in, makes sense. Avalug, Hisui, from this thing, or Shifu. Yeah, Wicked Blow doesn't do very much, but if he's offensive, well, even if he's defensive, I think this still dies to CC. Yeah, it still hard dies to CC unless he's like bold. Yeah. I think we go hard to Primarina here. I go Primarina here. The funny thing would have been to go into Ditto and try to Rapid Spin, but he probably goes for Body Press. He Stealth Rocks. Okay, he's just trying to Hazard Stack cheese me here. I mean, do I just Calm Mind? I think so. I think so. I think I Calm Mind here. I don't know what you do. Like, do you... If you Mountain Gale, I should live that. If you... Body Press... Miracle... Ooh. I see. I see. I will Calm Mind again. What are you gonna Mirror Coat again? That's fine. I know you're sturdy, but like... So, trying to think what the best course of action is on this. Primarina. I mean, you already go down to a Psychic Noise, but... I guess the thing is, like... What's my least damaging move is Ice Beam. So... I'm +2. Do I do 162 damage? I do... Yeah, I do more than that. Let's Ice Beam. That did a lot. Oh, I crit. That's why. Okay. I mean, I don't think the crit made a difference there. I think my damage rolls were too high no matter what. So here's the thing. I could go Ditto here and actually like copy Rapid Spin if he has it. But I think the smart play is to just go into this because he's so low now. And he really doesn't have a switch in. Or I could just go into this and defog. Yeah, I think I just go this and defog. Because that's free. And I don't really need Oricorio anymore. So that's fine. Yeah, we're just going to defog here. Yep, goodbye. Get that out of here. No more spikes. No more rocks. He can set rocks again if he wants to, I suppose. But we got rid of that. Mountain Gale. Fine. Fine. No problem. No problem. So I think we just go back into Urshifu now. Or we could go into this. Set screens again. Is that what we do? Yeah, let's do this. Set screens just to be safe. just to be safe. And then we're going to hopefully set up for the end game here. So we're going to reflect first. And then we will light screen right after. Yeah, just so we cover this side. And earthquake, we'll live that. Yep. Now we light screen so that we cover the other side for everything else that's in the back. Get this out of here. And Mountain Go probably KOs? It does, yeah. Alright, MEWTWO did its job. MEWTWO did its job. Support MEWTWO. That's what it's here for. So, I'm gonna go Urshifu here. And I think I'm just gonna click the Wicked Blow until I can't anymore. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to click anything else because he's water. He's water on the moth. So yeah, so we get rid of this.
Smash.
Luckily that chip was enough to get him into range. So we'll take this out. Now we go moth. Alright, let's see. How much does Iron Moth take? If you're no... Well, actually, if you're no bulk, this is a guaranteed KO. So he's not booster, which is good to know. He could be like Scarf D-Gleam maybe, but I mean, if he is, then he just... I don't think he... that could be tough though, because I've got to have this for Gudra. I should live, I imagine, behind a... I should live, I think, through this... Well, no, I'm chipped. Oh man, he could be scarfed. I've got to risk it. He goes for Terra. Okay. So let's see what he wants to do here. I mean, the thing is, like, if he is scarfed, I think I lose regardless. No, he's not scarfed. Oh, he lives. Goes for overheat, though. Okay. Well, now... I don't think Ditto can win this. I don't think Ditto can win this because I'll take the -2. So I think I lose here because I'm coming in at -2 into the Gudra, which is AV. So I believe that Gudra can win that from there, maybe. We're gonna go, I guess Sludge Wave is the play here. Yeah, I think I might have thrown that away at the last minute. I think possibly going Gudra or going into Ditto last turn to take this pre-drop would have done it.
Smash.
So Ditto's going to take a KO, but I don't think that we can break the Gudra. But yeah, if we had gone into this last turn, we would have come in before the drop, and then Urshifu would have cleaned. So I threw that one away at the end. That's on me. I threw it away at the end. But what are we gonna do? We got screens up, which may end up helping. We'll see. That did literally nothing. That did 10. Okay. I mean, U-turn probably is... Although I'm scarfed, aren't I? Yeah, I'm scarfed. Yeah. I think I have to keep flicking this, and I don't think we can win this. We get the 10% poison, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I don't think it's gonna end up being enough. Yeah, I think I threw it away there at the very end. I think we had it that whole way, and then gave it up there at the last minute. We'll see. I mean, he's below half, and he's poisoned. I just have to keep spamming Sludge Wave. It's not doing much. There's Draco. We live that? We do! Somehow. I don't know how we live that. But, I don't... Yeah, we're not doing enough. Reflect wears off, but I don't think that matters. So, very close game for my opponent. Oh my gosh, he lives on like 1. We could have avoided that if... we could have avoided that, I think. I think if I had just gone Ditto the previous turn on Moth, then I would have had this... I would have had the Urshifu around. So, yep, I threw it. I threw the game away, but... Very, very close game, at the very least. And so, yeah, really, really tough. Really hard matchup overall. So, GG's to Dart. Really well played. I was really hoping for a win there, but it is what it is. So, we now go to 3-2, and we play against TJP next week. So, I hope you all are looking forward to that. Till next time, stay safe out there. Stay healthy. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.